First of all, I want to congratulate football for winning the bowl game, and also the volleyball team, wishing them well tonight in the championship. Two great feats, two great accomplishments for both of those teams to be doing what they're doing. It says a lot about team chemistry, fight, will to win. They both deserve it. Florida A&M played us tough. Their coach said it. I thought your guys would probably try to overlook us. And I've been saying it for the last couple of days. I don't know how we can overlook anybody. We have a tendency to, when the game is being pressed, when they're pressing us, we get tentative. And for a stretch, we wasn't. We were attacking it. And then all of a sudden, they kept into it. And instead of us embracing them pressing us, it's supposed to be the easiest thing that you face is when a team is pressing you. So you can just get it to the middle, attack it, and go have fun playing basketball. But our guys want the game to be easy. They want it to be, let's run a set, let's not face people running at us, jumping at us, trapping us. That's a problem that we got to fix. We have to be able to handle people pressing us and have fun doing it. Again, most teams, most really good teams, they want you to press them, and most good defensive teams are nervous about pressing somebody that's really good. So, but on the flip side of that, I got Sid Curry on a diet, and I'm happy about that. Made my day. I've been calling him every night at 1:30 in the morning saying, Sid, you better not cheat. So he's I see a little difference in his energy. I see a little difference in his desperateness to rebound and fight, and even to go after that blocked shot. They called a foul. That says a lot. He was somewhere above the rim. So, questions?
Kenny, 4 days ago you're 0-9, and so I wonder how do you balance? It's 2 straight wins, and you get another win with. I'm sure you were kind of hoping to build maybe a little bit more on Western.
First of all, I told the guys this: don't overlook any wins. To win in college basketball is hard. The parity in this thing right now is ridiculous. That team has played every high major program probably, and they're looking to play more. So they're not going to be afraid of you. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to play their style of basketball and try to come at you. When I watched them on film, I saw it against Florida. I saw it against Georgia, where it was a dog fight at times during the game. I knew they was going to come in here and be aggressive against us. I knew they wouldn't be intimidated by us, and they got after it. Hats off to them. I'm glad that we responded in a sense, especially the beginning of the second half. Wish we had finished better, but we're learning. Again, we're learning. And at times I'd rather win and learn than lose and learn.
Has Sidney actually lost weight? And other than that, what else has changed for him?
He has lost weight. I think the number's somewhere around 9 or 10 pounds over the last week and two or 3 days. I just think he's understanding and his energy's up, and you can see him coming along. The way he's rebounding the ball, even before this game, him going after balls with 2 hands, grabbing it and getting it and being strong with it once it hits his hands is important for us. Rebounding has become another Achilles heel that we got to start addressing, other than the turnovers, and he negates some of that with the way he rebounds the ball. I mean, he could have easily had 22, 23 rebounds.
Kenny, as good as he was, they did put him in some pick and rolls, and then they would kind of drive the ball at him when they got him in any kind of space. Can the dropping some weight and maybe doing some extra conditioning help him just in that regard?
I just think once he gets used to moving his feet, it's easy to say, let's zone him up. Let's see it play a zone in a ball screen and let the guard handle it by itself. That's cheating Sid. If we're going to be a good defensive team, I need Sid Curry up on the ball screens and moving his feet. I'm not going to cheat him. It's one of those things that we may do it in a pinch, but overall, I want Sid Curry to feel confident that he can be up on the ball screen, which I know he can. He does it in practice, and have confidence in it. if that makes sense.
Kenny, 22 turnovers again tonight, and you mentioned the tentativeness sometimes on the press. Is that the common theme you've been seeing with those 22 turnovers tonight, or is there something that's happening with those?
I just think tonight was a little different. Typically, it happens, in the flow of a game where we get 3 or 4 turnovers and they may not press in a row. But tonight, it was more about, guys nervous about throwing the over-the-top pass back and forth, being hesitant. And as they're being hesitant and trying to make sure the guard opposite is sliding up, or Jalen winding up a pass to throw it up the sideline, the guy's coming up. Like, you got to fake a pass, make a pass. You got to be confident, and really you got to face up and be ready to beat it off the dribble and then look to pass. We'll continue to work on it. We'll continue to try to get better at it. A little bit upset that, we came out, and I'm trying to help them build confidence. I don't want us to play a game and I'm looking at them saying, guys, that look on your face, get it off. I want you to be confident. I don't care about the mistake. I care about the way it looks. The way the mistake looks like you're nervous, you're tentative. You should not play basketball like that. We got to build confidence, if that makes sense to you.
El had 30 the other night, and tonight in the first half he didn't have any, and then he got it going in the second half. Did you say anything to him at halftime, or how'd you get him going?
First of all, the game plan for El was to get us all going offensively. I thought he did a pretty good job initially. And then he had a spurt where he was panicked or he rushed in his mind, playing a little faster than I would like for him to play. There was times down the stretch where he made 3 or 4 baskets at the basket, driving it, versus them trapping him. But there were times when they collapsed. He could have easily pivoted and made a pass and got somebody a wide open shot. Again, this isn't going to be, a fix overnight. It's going to take El time. I'm asking him to do something that he's uncomfortable doing, and he's embracing it at times. But there are other times, the instincts to be a scorer comes out, and I needed to be a smart, under control player that can make both things happen. I can score, and I can make sure guys get good shots.
Kenny, Sydney has been really one of the bigger enigmas of this season so far. Has it been just a matter of getting in shape, or has there been more to it? Is it understanding what you want from him?
I think that part has been clear. He knows what I want. For him, for his weight, to lose 10 pounds, 9 or 10 pounds, you see what energy, maybe the way he's feeling about himself, the way he carries himself, the way he's running, the way he's attacking balls. Again, I go back to the block shot. The ref called a foul, but that was an impressive play for him that we hadn't seen much of, until this point. I need more of that. It just goes to show we got to do whatever we got to do. If it's a diet, if it's stretching, if it's more conditioning, if it's more massages, whatever it is to get guys to play at their best and with energy, we got to do.
Kenny, when you have a guy like Kamari, and you can see sometimes when he gets the ball, he wants to dribble and then decide what he wants to do, and you're trying to train him to play off the ball and quick decisions. How do you get a guy out of the habit of just wanting to dribble?
You mean dribble as soon as he catches and drops his head? Yeah, it drives me crazy. First of all, I think Kamari is a willing learner. He's trying. He's admitted that I've always played with the ball in my hands. Well, now I'm asking you to do something different. I'm asking you to play basketball in an efficient way. I'm asking you to use your jump shot shooter, to use that to beat people off the dribble instead of a live setup dribble, which is the hardest way to beat people off the dribble. And he's trying to get it, and I thought today there was a couple of plays that he made where he caught it and right away he attacked the basket. There was no setup dribble first. That's how I need him to play. I need him to catch it and look and then know that he's open, shoot it. Know that you got a lane to drive it, drive it. Knowing that you got an extra pass, make it right away. You don't need setup dribbles. It makes the defense collapse. And nowadays in In the basketball world, the level above us, they call that ball stoppers. And everybody's trying to stay away from kids that are ball stoppers.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, thank you.
All right.